Welcome to 1 week in Oman. This video is the first part of two-part series. Get ready to see stunning hotels, vibrant malls, iconic sites in Muscat, a bustling Souq, and some incredible landmarks. If you're new here, my name is Sam, and on this channel we dive into all things travel, tech, and a bit of everything exciting. Kick off our first day exploring the city of Muscat. I'm welcomed by my local guide that I chose to explore the city. A guide is pretty helpful, especially when you're in such a hot city and you want to go from one place to the other. You can always hop into an air-conditioned car. Our first stop is the Royal Opera House. This is truly an architectural marvel and it has a steep history. One thing I learned from the Opera House that was quite interesting is that it offers, as the only opera house in the world, live translation in both Arabic and English. Next, we indulge in a local delicacy called Halwa. It's a sweet treat that is a must try here. Halwa is made from a base of sugar, saffron, rose water, and cardamom. Traditionally, families buy this as a gift or as a treat for celebrating things like weddings. We then made our way to Mutrah, Corniche, which is like a harbor. And there you could see one big ship, and I asked my guide what this one is, and he explained that this is one of the Sultan's impressive yachts. And speaking of royalty, the Mutrah Souq was just right at the same corner, And when you enter in there, you can just already feel in the air the aromas of the known frankincense and spices of Oman. Our next destination was the National Museum. This place is a cool sanctuary in the heat, offering fascinating look into Oman's rich history. One highlight I experienced was the exhibition of the gifts from around the world to Oman's sultans. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture it all on camera, but it's worth every moment of your time. It's really good when you spend a lot of time outside with the heat and you want to go in somewhere and explore what's the history about the country. It's quite long to see everything, but this gives you a lot of time. On to the next adventure. We continue somewhere close to the National Museum, to the Al-Alam Palace. This is a ceremonial palace of the Sultan Hattam bin Tariq. Sorry if I mispronounce. The palace has hosted numerous notable figures, including Queen Elizabeth II, and she visited Oman in November 2010. Our final stop for the day was the luxurious Al Bustan Palace, which is actually a Ritz-Carlton hotel. On the way back to the hotel, I couldn't resist stopping by one of Muscat's many malls for dinner. The Avenue Mall had a particular unique setting, which was that they had a roller coaster inside. This was pretty wild for me to see. I don't see that often. And food-wise, they had a good mixture of foreign and local cuisine, so you saw a lot of American food chains there also. To cap off the incredible day, I headed up to the rooftop pool at my hotel and unwinded down with a book. Our adventure continues as we hit the road on day 2. I picked up the car for the next few days and we're heading east of Muscat. Let me tell you, the roads here are a dream. They're really smooth, well maintained, and there's hardly any traffic. Heads up for the drivers here. You will spot a lot of speed cameras and therefore try to stick to the speed limits. I saw on some forums that you can get pretty fast a ticket. And gas here is incredibly cheap, but you can expect that in Gulf countries. As we drive towards the first destination, the views of the Gulf of Oman on the left side are simply breathtaking. The crystal clear water and the serene coastline are just a teaser for what's coming. Later we'll make a stop to take the beauty of the shores in, and trust me, you will like it. Our first major stop of the day is the second most visited in Oman, after the Grand Sultan Qaboos Mosque. This spot is a gem featuring beautiful park, well-maintained restrooms, park benches. And here's the best part, it's all free. Free entry, free parking, it is the perfect place to just relax and enjoy the surrounding. Just consider that depending on the day you're going, it could be hot, so keep a hat or put on a lot of sunscreen. And for the place we all came here for, the Bimmah Sinkhole. This natural wonder is easily accessible via sets of stairs, but I recommend you to keep on the shoes while you go down and also when you enter the water and out, because it gets scorching hot. The Bimmah Sinkhole is also known as Haviyat Najim, which translates to falling star, and is believed to be formed by a meteorite. But whether it's a meteorite or result of underground erosion, it's a fascinating place. The water is clear, inviting, and you can see in the video that there are tiny fish that offer a natural foot spa. As promised, we then head to the shore of the Gulf of Oman to admire the pristine blue turquoise water. And here's a fun fact. In Oman, you're allowed to park and camp anywhere you like. So you can imagine setting up here your camp with this stunning view, and you even have your own secluded beach for yourself, and this really gives you like a perfect sunset or sunrise. Off we go to the third day. And yes, you've guessed it, we're back on the road. We're ready for another exciting day filled with hiking, water activities, and a desert adventure that had a somewhat unexpected twist. Welcome to Wadi Shab. This is a stunning canyoning is must visit for any adventure. Wadi means valley and Shab is known for its lush greenery and refreshing water pools, making it a perfect escape from the heat. I opted for a guided tour to just avoid getting lost, as I've heard that finding the right path can be tricky sometimes as the writing is not clear. The adventure begins on a short boat ride across the water channel leading to the start of the trail. At the start of the trail, the hike itself is a really visual treat with a glimpse on the green turquoise water peeking through some rocks sometimes. But the real fun begins when you reach the water pools, perfect for a refreshing swim. Wadi Shab is known for its water hopping routes, where you can wade, swim, climb through the hidden pool on the other side. Ready for some more adventure? Then follow along as we go through this narrow cave and squeeze through it just to get to a bigger surprise. You can see it's pretty narrow, my head just fits right through. Once inside, you're greeted with a secluded cave pool and natural wonder, and you can see some waterfall going there. And yes, I couldn't resist, and you can see me trying to succeed by jumping off the cliff with varying degrees of success. After a thrilling day at Wadi Shab, we continue our journey into the desert. A little life hack I realized there is to just put your wet clothes on the car's dashboard and you practically get them dry as soon as you get to your destination. As we approach the desert, you can see that the roads are getting rougher, and that's where my little miscalculation will come in. Remember when they tell you need a 4x4? Yeah, you should take that recommendation and just do it. I was lucky that I got in contact with the camp and they sent me a nice driver that got me to the camp I was heading. On the way to the camp, the driver, a fourth-generation Bedouin nomad, shared fascinating stories about his heritage, how he lives, and showed me his valley. Bedouins are traditionally nomadic people who have lived in desert regions for centuries. The camp itself was truly beautiful from the first sight, and you could say it's not really a camp, it's more like a luxurious oasis in the middle of the desert. It was a perfect blend of comfort, sustainability with no Wi-Fi and a cap on water usage to promote eco-friendly practice. This was the perfect opportunity for me to disconnect and immerse myself in the serene desert environment. The camp had all the essentials, so air conditioning, showers, toilets, and anything you would need in that sense in each unit. This provided a comfortable stay despite being in a such remote area. The food in the evening was served in buffet style and had some different varieties for vegetarians and people that eat meat. And the best part had to be the outdoor cinema. Imagine having an outdoor cinema under the stars. This was truly unique and magical. I ended my evening, of course, watching a movie there and had some popcorn. This day, filled with unexpected twists and unforgettable experiences, truly embodied the spirit of adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures as we continue to explore the wonders of Oman. If you have any questions on accommodation, food, transportation details, whatever you need, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.